Welcome, Taurus, to your beginning of the month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you in the beginning of the month. Looking for your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. Taurus, please. Best message for Taurus. Best message for Taurus. Best message for Taurus. And one more. Ooh. Patiently planting those seeds, waiting for those seeds to start blossoming. Okay, waiting for your stuff to come in. I planted this seeds and I'm waiting for my rewards. Okay. And clarifying on the Seven of Pentacles. Not only will it clarify on that card, but the entire reading. There it is. Blossom. How funny. Okay, you'll blossom to blossom. That's exactly what you're doing. You're waiting for to reap your rewards and waiting for all of those seeds to blossom. So the blossom card is the same as the world card. Or is it? No, it's the judgment card. I'm sorry. It's the same as the judgment card. You're waiting for this judgment call. You're waiting for these things to blossom. You're waiting for things to transform for you, stretching out the possibilities around you, taking new directions, and of course, just waiting for your seeds to bloom. Waiting for the potentials. Okay, very beautiful. Okay, so getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. There it is. Shine. Ooh, your time to shine right now in the present. You are shining and it is your time to shine. Wow. Your day to shine. Taking the lead in the recent past and waiting for the wheel of fortune in the near future. Wow. Waiting for it to flow. Just waiting for everything to flow together. Wow. So it's like in the recent past, you were taking the lead. You were planting these seeds. Now you're waiting for everything to blossom. You know that by planting these seeds in the recent past, that everything's going to blossom. Everything's going to come together. Why? Because you have the surety. You know what you planted and you know it's going to come together. Now it's time for you to shine. Everything that you have is coming together with the blossoming. And then everything's going to go into the flow. It's just all going to flow together in the end. Wow. So taking the lead over here in the recent past, it's almost like, well, you know what? Let's go, right? Taking the bull by its horns and saying we're ready to rock and roll. Absolutely. Realizing and recognize, look at that. Having the realizations and recognizing all the hard work that you're putting into this and knowing that what you're doing is going to have a major impact on your life. You already know that. Yeah. So anything that seemed like it was out of the cold, you might have even told yourself, you know what, the rejection is my protection, and you know what, everything's going to be fine because I'm going to plant these new seeds. I know what I'm doing. And it's almost like there's this surety feeling with when you take the lead over here that you know exactly where you're going, Taurus, and exactly how it's going to be done. And you might even know it's going to take some time, but you know what, it was okay. Yes, because you stayed humble. You stayed self-assured. You might even have the Sagittarius over here helping you out. But however it is, it's you putting the ball into your court and saying, no, you know what? This is the way it's going to be. And I know it's going to have the output that I'm looking for. Yeah. Because things weren't 100% going your way. So anything that seemed like it was in your way, you pretty much separated yourself from. You said, that's bad ties. I don't want that. Yes, absolutely. My time to shine. And there it is again. I'm going to shine. I'm going to get the freedom that I want. I'm going to get this vitality that I want. And I'm going to make sure that I put everything that I have, all the energy that I have into this one thing. And you did. And that's why it's now your time to shine, because this shine is now telling us, hey, it's time to move over. This is the sun card. It's time to move, right? So yes, it's your time. Your time is coming in. So the sun that you wanted from the past, here it is, and it's blazing right out of you. Okay? If you're looking to make to take the perfect position in some kind of career choice, now is the time, right? It's your time to shine in your job. It's time for you to shine in school. Whatever it is that you're shining in, if you're trying to get those, goals met, get that, those bills paid, whatever it is, it's happening for you. And you know it, right? And you know it. So cosmic energy is in your favor. Universe says, yes, let's go. So absolutely. Oh, it was a battle, all right. It was a battle getting there. You put in a lot of work and a lot of battling and a lot of structure. Yeah. You battled hard. You went to war on that. You have to get your goals met. King of Cups, you perceived what you needed to perceive, and you did it the way that you needed to do it. And I don't see any, yeah, there was some internal battles. The battle of, it was war. I put myself into war to get here. Right? And that's fine, That's absolutely fine, because it's not a bad war. It's the war of, if I'm going to get this done. And you're fighting right now, because you have this willingfulness, right? Right now in the present, you're like, it's my time to shine. I'm having this, and I'm getting it done. Yeah. So some of you, some of people around you might feel like, like you're in some kind of internal battle over here, but you probably are, right? And it's like, don't tell me not to battle. I'm in battle mode, to continue to keep going where I'm going. But with the King of Cups, though, it's good, though, because it keeps you on an emotional balance for yourself. And it keeps you self-assured, and it keeps you in authority, right? You're in the position of strength, and you know this great responsibility, and you're shouldering it with ease, right? You're not allowing anything to come between you and this battle for the sunshine, because that's what you have to do. If you're dealing with any kind of money problems or anything, you're doing it with integrity and strength, and you're really battling it hard, really pushing it out there. And maybe the battle, that's all it is. I'm battling to make sure that this is done and that's done, and to make sure that this is, and it's all done properly. So you made it like maybe your own little war zone, and that's good, though, because that's what's going to keep you going strong. Oh my God, for the Wheel of Fortune. But that's what it says here, right? The Wheel of Fortune. And here it is. For the Wheel of Fortune. Because you want this change and you see things. It's your time to shine. You see the good fortune coming for you, Taurus. And now you're cycling right now in the present. It's your time to shine for the good luck. You don't even need to really worry about putting any more effort. Don't worry about anything else. See, right here, you're like waiting for everything to blossom, so you don't even have to worry right now about trying to plant any kind of different seeds. Don't worry about that. Don't overplant your garden. Just let this one bloom, right? Because there's no reason to consistently keep replanting something that's just already in motion. So don't worry about that, okay? There doesn't have to be any more planting at this time, okay? Because it's great. And if you're ready to get that job, this job is going to, here it comes. Okay. So, have the Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what's going on. Over here we have the flow, keeping within the flow. Everything's flowing, everything's blossoming, everything's coming together. You have the great fortune. Yeah. So where you You know, don't worry about that. You might have a Knight of Wands around you who seems a little impulsive. I'm going to say with it upside down. They might be trying to move around you impulsively. But don't worry about it. Yeah, you have good judgment. And here's the Judgment again, which is the same as the Blossom. Everything's blossoming. All the dreams, all the blessings are coming through right now. And you're going to have this good call coming in, right? So your prayers are being answered. If you do have this impulsive person around you, don't let them worry about it. And try not to be impulsive because, like I said, everything's going in a flow. Yeah, everything's coming to you. Just take it. And with the, Queen of Cups over here, you might even feel like you're kind of in a dreamy, nature over here with the Queen of Cups. She perceives a lot of things, being that she's Cancer. You could have this dreamy kind of person around you. You might even find this new person. Whoa, you might even find this new impulsive person. Blessing coming in of this dreamy, impulsive, could be Aries. Wow. Somebody that's new love. New love coming in. Could even be a Cancer. It's kind of crazy though because feels like they're just now getting out of some kind of anxieties and depression. So you might be, why are they coming out of? Well, that's a good thing because we don't want them in that because you are doing so good. You don't need anybody who's all depressed and down on themselves, especially when you're doing so good. I think they think that you bring them out of the depression and the anxieties with the Ace of Cups. They find that you are, their new love. I would say that because you're shining, you're happy, you're doing the things, you pretty much are kind of changing them a little bit around. Wow. 6 of coins, or 4 of coins, excuse me, holding tight to the Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. It feels like they were guilty of being in a depressed state of mind until they kind of like started hanging around you. They found you. And now they're holding tight to this happiness and this passion. It's almost like you changed them around. That's why they impulsively came towards you, or you're impulsively coming towards them. But however it is, it's like they were not feeling their best until you came around, Taurus, and you pretty much changed their world around. Doesn't matter if you already know this person or if it's a new love or whoever it is, but you changed their world around because it does look like in the near future, the good news with this flowing and all these wonderful things happening, this person was kind of down and out till you kind of started hanging out with them or they met you. Wow. It's almost like you kind of open their eyes to passion. They open their eyes to happiness. Wow. They seen you happy, blossoming, full of sunshine. And that really changed them around. They're perceiving things from a different standpoint when they're around you. Very interesting. That's very, very interesting. But see, remember what I said before, happiness, misery loves company. Happiness can change the whole world around, and your happiness and your good fortune and the way you're handling yourself is really changing their point of view and perspective. For some of you, this is going to end up in a honeymoon. Your playfulness is actually helping them with playfulness, or something about what you've done because you're so happy has changed them into not feeling so wonderful, but has made them more playful. Getting to know one another. I mean, it might already be your own spouse. Maybe you're just pretty happy and everything that's changing is actually changed them back to being the same. I mean, for some of you, it could just be your, you know, your marriage, that you guys getting through things actually could change this whole thing around and feel like you're on your second honeymoon type of scenario. So take it how it resonates, because for some of you, it could already be a marriage where you felt like it was kind of down and out. Now that everything's coming together and you're shining and all these great things are happening for you, it's actually changing the moods of the relationship. Wow. So take it how it resonates for some of you, because I could see, yeah, could see it either way. But whatever it is, the happiness is really changing the relationship status. Let's put it that way. All kinds of wonderful things going on over here with this blossom. There's things, something better coming. It's just putting everybody in a really good mood, and you're really in a good mood, Taurus. So whoever you're hanging around with is also going to see you shining and blossoming. And, you know, they see you taking the lead, and they see you, you know, completely changing around in your energy and the way you are. And it's really getting people's attention. Yeah, and they see you as a success. It's almost like a success story coming through over here. Wow. Really doing what you need to do. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.